Welcome back to the series of lectures of mathematics. In today's class, I am going to discuss with you exercise 4.4, the remaining problems. While we were doing the same exercise of this exercise 4.4 of lines and angles chapter, since two more previous video lessons, those who have not watched them, just click on the I button, and also you can go to the channel playlist and check them out. Right, in the description below this video also you will find the links. Right, here in the continuation part, the 8th problem I had noted down. In the given figure, the sides, see the figure here, QP and RQ of triangle PQR. This is the triangle PQR, and QP and RQ are produced. This is extended, and this line, this side is also extended. 2 points S and T. This is extended to the point S, and this side is extended to the point T respectively. If the angle SPR is 135 and angle PQT is 110 degrees, find the angle PRQ. We have to find the angle PR and Q. So this angle we need to find. Okay, and also here if you clearly see the diagram, this PS see here, PS is been produced. Okay, PQ is been produced to S. So here the line SQ is a straight line. On a straight line, the angle is 180 degrees. Here till here we have 135. The remaining angle will be 180 minus 135. So let me write here. Here SQ is straight line. Is a straight line. Okay, so therefore angle, I want this angle, so the angle RPQ equals to 180 minus 135. Okay, so that is equal to 45 degrees RPQ angle. So this angle is 180 minus 135. Likewise, we do have RQ is extended, produced till T. So this is the line which and here if you see RT is a straight line, and angle on the straight line is 180 degrees straight angle. So likewise we will find, we'll write likewise. Okay, I want angle PQR, this angle. Okay, that is equal to 180, so no need of brackets here, 180 minus 110 degrees, that equal to 70 degrees. Right, we got angle PQR as 70 degrees. So we got this as 70 and this as 45. So sum of the three angles in a triangle, the angle sum property of a triangle is 180 degrees, isn't it? All the three angles. So we know two angles. The third angle we can find it from subtracting it from 180. So according to angle sum property, of triangles, we have 45 degrees plus 70 degrees plus angle PRQ. We don't know that, right? PRQ equals to 180. Sum of three angles is equal to 180. So this becomes 115, right? So PRQ is equal to 180 degrees minus 115. Therefore, angle, this we need to find, PRQ is equal to 65 degrees. That is what we have to find, the angle PRQ. Right, pause the video and note it down. In the given figure, the 9th problem here, angle X is equal to 62 degrees, angle XYZ, this X, Y and Z, this complete angle, that means the Y angle is 54 degrees. In a triangle, if YO and ZO are the bisectors of angle XYZ and XZY. So these two are the angle bisectors. So they are bisecting an angle means they are angle bisectors. Find angle OZY, OZY, that means this angle, and angle YOZ, YOZ, that means this angle. Okay, here we can see two triangles there, and also if you see the bigger triangle XYZ, from the angle sum property we have two angles, we will find the complete Z angle, right? Let's start. Angle sum property. Angle sum property tells that the sum of the three angles in a triangle equal to 180. Angle sum property of triangles yes, according to this property we have 62 degrees plus 54 degrees plus angle Z, okay, we'll keep it as angle Z, the complete angle, yes, equals to 180 degrees. Yeah, so 60 and 50, 110 and 6, so 116 degrees plus angle Z equals to 180. So angle Z equals to 180 degrees minus 116. So that comes to here 64 degrees. So angle Z equals to 64 degrees. This complete angle we got it as 64 degrees. Right. Now here given in the question only this YO and ZO, these two are the bisectors of the angles, that means they are the angle bisectors. What do the angle bisector do? They make the angle into two equal parts. Bisect means exactly making it to two equal parts. So since given that, since YO and ZO are angle bisectors, that means they make the angle into two equal parts. So the complete angle is 54 degrees. Here we got this complete angle as 64 degrees. So it is making two equal parts, means this angle will be 54 by 2, that is 27 degrees. This is 64 by 2, that is 32 degrees. So since therefore we got angle O, Y and Z. So this part, this angle O, Y and Z equals to 54 by 2, that is 27 degrees, and angle OZY equal to 64 degrees by 2 equal to 32 degrees, right? We got this, but here asked OZY, we got OZY, and YOZ, this YOZ, this angle is asked. So if you see this smaller triangle, okay, according to the angle sum property, so angle sum property of triangle, we get these three angles equal to 180. So therefore we know two angles, right? So 27 degrees plus 32 degrees plus the other angle is YOZ, angle YOZ, this angle. This is 27, this is 32, and YOZ equals to 180 degrees. So this is 59, right? 59 degrees plus angle YOZ equals to 180. So we get angle YOZ equals to 180 minus 59 degrees. How much we get? So that comes to here 121 degrees, I think, right? Yes, 121 degrees. So this is YOZ we need to find, right? Pause it and note it down. The 10th problem, in the given figure, if AB is parallel to DE, AB is parallel to DE, and the angle BAC is 35 degrees, this angle, and angle CD is 53 degrees, this angle, find angle DCE, DCE, this angle we need to find, right? Here given that AB is parallel to CD, let's start with that. Parallel lines property, AB is parallel to DE given. Okay, This is given. And if these two are parallel, let us consider AE as transversal. AE is transversal. Then, according to the properties of parallel lines, this angle BAC and angle CED, these two angles form the interior alternate angles. Okay. Then, the angle BAC equals to angle AED. Okay. Angle AED, which is equal to here 35 degrees. Because BAC is given as 35. Therefore, even AED, that is AED, is also 35 degrees. We get this as 35 degrees, right? Yes. Because of the, we'll mention it. Since interior alternate angles are equal according to the properties of parallel lines. Interior alternate angles equal, right? And if you see the triangle CDE, according to the angle sum property, the three angles must be equal to 180 degrees, sum of the three angles. So likewise we will find angle DCE, this unknown angle, right? Okay, we'll write angle DCE equals to DCE plus 53 degrees plus 35 degrees, let us write like this, is equal to 180, since angle sum property. Angle sum property of triangles. Yes, from this we will find angle DCE equals to 53 and 35 is 88. Yes, 88. So 180 degrees minus 88. 88. So that comes to, so how much it will be? 90. Let us subtract it here. So 180, 88. If you take 80 from 180, it becomes 100 and 8 is there. So 92, right? Yes. So that is 92 degrees. Angle DCE is 92 degrees. So that is asked here. Please pause the video and note it down. Problem. In the given figure, if line segments PQ and RS intersect at a point T, PQ and RS intersect at a point T. Okay, here this point, this is the point of intersection, that is T, such that angle PRT is 40 degrees, angle RPT is 95 degrees, and angle TSQ is 75 degrees. Find the angle SQT. Where is SQT? The angle SQT. We need to find this angle. Okay, this angle has to be found, SQT. If you see, there are two triangles here, and according to the angle sum property, we will find this angle, that is PTR. Okay. So here we will write, so angle PTR equals to, see here, PTR equals to 180 minus these two angles, subtraction, add them and subtract it from 180. So why we are doing this? This is the angle sum property. Three angles are equal to 180. So what I did, to find this angle, I am subtracting the sum of these angles from 180. Sum of these angles from 180. So write that according to since angle sum property of triangles. Right. Right. Here, and that means here how much we get? P, T and R angle is equal to 180 minus this becomes 135. So that is equal to 45. Yes, 45 degrees. 180 minus 135 is 45 degrees. So that is angle T and R. This we got as 45. Right. Here given in the question, T is a point of intersection. These two lines PQ and RS are intersecting at T. Is the point of intersection, this T. Yes, that here we got PTR as 45 degrees, right? This PTR 45 degrees. Here if this is the point of intersection for these two intersecting lines, the angle PTR and angle STQ, this angle, these two angles are called as vertically opposite angles, which are always equal. So let us write that here angle PTR equals to angle STQ. Angle STQ. Why? Since they are vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles are always equal. So we know that PTR is 45 degrees. Therefore, angle ST and STQ is 45 degrees. But here asked in the question SQT, that means this angle. We got this angle as 45 degrees, right? This we got 45. We want to find this angle SQT. So the same thing, angle sum property of the smaller triangle. Okay. Therefore, in triangle TSQ, if you see that angle TSQ, which is inverted here, angle sum property of triangles, okay, angle sum property, we get 45 degrees, we get 45 degrees plus 75 degrees plus angle SQT should be equal to 180. The three angles should be equal to 180. So this is 110, so 120. So 120 plus SQT equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, angle SQT equal to 180 minus 120, that is equal to 60 degrees. So we got SQT, that is asked, isn't it? SQT is 60 degrees. Pause it and note it down. And here, with this we will end the class today with this problem. We will see the remaining problems of this exercise in our next session. Thank you all.